what's up everybody? We're back at the Stage Alpha Garage with me, Shaker. And today we're going to install a new set of slotted and drilled rotors on the front of this 1988 Toyota Celica GT Convertible. The brakes that we're going to be using today are eBay special Hart brakes. Never used them before. Apparently the ceramic company says it's out of Los Angeles and the brakes are made in India. But there isn't very many options for a 4-bolt Celica front-wheel drive from this era. Let's open up the box and see what we have here. So it's a black rotor. Slotted and drilled for maximum performance. And it appears to be in the right bolt pattern. We won't be bedding these brakes today as the car is sitting for the winter. Too much snow out there and still too much work to do before we can take it for a road test. So, won't be able to tell you today the quality of these brakes, but they do feel good. They're heavy. They're not lightweight, that's for sure. They got some heft to them, but I think they'll be a lot better stopping power than whatever's on there right now. I'm interested to see, so let's get in there. Alright, so now we got the wheel off. We're ready to take the caliper off, the caliper bracket, and then the rotor. We can get that replaced. The caliper itself is held on by two 12mm bolts and then 17 for the bracket. Just hang that up there. There's our pads. They're actually in pretty good shape. Well, I'm not sure if the bolts were replaced at one time, but this one is smaller. The head is smaller than the one on bottom. Then we'll have to replace these little clips here. And our old rotor. Really not in too bad a shape. I believe they said they did the brakes before we bought it. And that would appear true. It fits. That is awesome. You never know exactly how it's going to go until you start going into it. I think that's going to look really good. But most importantly, I hope it works with some better performance. Alright, there's our new pads, both sides. Okay, so we have the driver's side rotor and pads replaced. We lubed up the caliper. It seems in pretty good condition, so no need to replace it. Did find out the CV shaft was torn, so CV boot was torn, so we'll have to replace the CV shaft. And a tie rod end on this side. So let's throw the wheel back on the driver's side. We'll slide on over to the passenger side and do the same thing again. The bolt on the driver's side was changed at some point. The ones on this side are both the same size for the caliper bracket. Some cobwebs on this side. Pads still had a lot of left on them. Cobwebs. And the old rotor, not in bad shape. All right, we're back to where we started, on the ground. But the difference is we have a new set of slotted and drilled rotors and ceramic pads in the front. I do still have to bleed the brakes. That'll happen at a later time because there's still more work that needs to be done before this goes on the road. As well as I found a few broken parts while I was under there, and we'll have to address those as well. We'll see you next time here at Stage Alpha, working on cars.